Medicine Sans Frontiers, or Doctors Without Borders, and the NTB partnership with the National Department of Health and the National Tuberculosis Programs in PNG has come together to discuss the use of new TB drugs in drug-resistant tuberculosis treatment.
When we talk about multi-drug resistant TB and treatment, we are talking about drugs that are, first of all, new, and secondly, drugs that may be very strong in the effect in the body, so there's a lot of side effects. And not only that, but the challenge of dealing with treatment in terms of getting a best outcome for the patients that come into the treatment side of things. And
the training workshop will run for the next 4 days. According to the World Health Organization, of almost 30,000 cases of TB identified in PNG in 2016, an estimated 1,200 were drug-resistant.
Treatment success rate has not gone beyond the WHO target of 85% or over 90% treatment success rate. We've just hovered around the 80s and 70s. And that's also to do with the challenge of those who are lost to follow-up. So we get patients who come on treatment, and then there's a big challenge of keeping them on treatment right through to the outcome that we want. And so this kind of experience, or this workshop here, an international workshop that comes in with the experiences of all different countries. And
while the current treatment for drug-resistant TB is up to 2 years, it has proved to be ineffective and often causes difficult side effects. As such, in the last 5 years, 2 new TB drugs of bedaquiline and delamanid had become available to some patients with hard-to-treat drug-resistant forms of TB.
The current MDR-TB treatment is not a very good treatment. Globally, it has about a 50 or 60% cure rate. And it is a long treatment, 2 years often, and you have to take an injectable, an intramuscular injection every day for 8 months on average. And you take over 14,000 pills when you take this treatment for drug-resistant TB that exists today. And so these new TB drugs and some old antibiotics, what we call repurposed drugs, have new hope for patients.
Although the effects of the use of these 2 new drugs are yet to be fully known, a recent MSF study published in the Lancet Infectious Disease showed that using the 2 new drugs in combination can be particularly effective in treating patients with the most severe forms of drug-resistant TB.
It's really important in the region to understand the scourge of TB and how much damage it's doing. And to have an event like this, where people from all around the country, all around the various nations in the region, and international actors can share how much challenging we're facing as far as dealing with TB.
Stacey Yallo, National EMTV News.